Be careful, for what you are about to watch may horrify you. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the first episode that I'm starting called A Closer Inspection. It kind of fits with the whole files and all that, so kind of still fits with the theme of the channel. This is one of the episodes that I was talking about in my last video about some changes being made, that I want to do more sit-down videos and just talk to you directly with my sit-down mic. So, a couple news so far. The Conjuring has started filming. Conjuring 4, The Last Rites, has started filming. They tweeted out in September, so about a month ago, that filming should start in a few weeks. They've started filming and they've shared a couple videos, or not a couple videos, a couple photos of Patrick Willis, and I don't know how to say the lead actress's name, and I apologize. As you can see, I am wearing a Conjuring shirt, but shout out to my friend Brittany and her family. They went on a vacation to Massachusetts and went to the Conjuring house. And they got me this shirt. In other news, the Until Dawn movie game, the Until Dawn movie adaptation of the game wrapped filming. I totally forgot that this movie was getting made. I don't know who the director is. I'll have to look more into it. But yeah, I don't know who the director is. It finished filming this actually yesterday, and I have high hopes because the game is really good. I think the game has a good story that you can make a live action movie of. So I think it's one of those movies or one of those games that is really good for a movie adaptation. You know, I hate to say it, Borderlands, not a really good movie to or video game to movie adaptation. What else do we have? A good example of a perfect one, The Last of Us. Not game to movie adaptation, but game to TV show adaptation, which is really good. I cannot wait for season 2, which they did share with us. The first teaser for that, which I'm so excited for. But if you've played the games, you know what's coming, and I hate it because I think Pedro Pascal is perfect for this role as Joel. I love his Joel. I think Troy Baker did an excellent job voicing him in the games, but Pedro Pascal brought it to life, and it's perfect. I'm hoping that with season 2, Neil Druckmann is still very hands-on with the show as he was with the first season. I think it was awesome. I hope they bring back more of the voice actors that are in the game into the show. I know the one voice actor that's coming back and reprising his role is Jeffrey Wright. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. Jeffrey Wright. He is Commissioner Gordon from Matt Reeves' The Batman. He's in... Oh, man. I know he's in other things, but the main thing that I know him from is The Batman. He did a perfect job in that movie, and I can't wait for season 2. I'm really hoping Neil Druckmann is still very hands-on with the show like he was with season 1, which I think is why it made it so good, is because they didn't just kind of pull a Halo and be like, yeah, we know there's games to reference, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to make our own show. So season 2 of The Last of Us, I'm super excited for. But back to Until Dawn. I'm excited for that movie. I never finished the game, but the remake just came out, so I kind of want to go and play it. And it's spooky season, too. It's October. I know it's October 5th, and I kind of wanted to figure out what I wanted to do with the Trover files. And what I want to try and get at least 1 to 2 videos a week in October. I think I can do it. I just got to put my mind to it, do it. I can do it. I am so excited for the movies that we have coming out this month, this year, and I'm excited for the movies we have next year. Last night actually was the 20th anniversary of the Saw franchise, or for the Saw movie. Actually, not even what started it all. Lee Wanell, Carrie Hughes, I think is Dr. Gordon's name, and Tobin Bell all reunited last night at a Hollywood theater and talked about the movies and all that, and talked about the first movie in general. And man, what I would do to just meet those guys, just to meet Tobin Bell. I know that the Saw movies are not the best movies for horror fans and for just basically story, honestly, because the story's everywhere with those movies. It's not just this, it has a central meaning, but it's very hard to tell the connections sometimes. You can't tell which one you're supposed to watch first, which one you're supposed to watch last, and it's a jumble. But they are fantastic movies. I love them. But they had the 20th anniversary of that. They had a 20th anniversary showing. I think it was the uncut version, or well, obviously it was cut, but it was like the director's version, which I hope they release onto physical copies or onto digital, because I want to watch it. Speaking of yesterday, Joker 2 came out. I think it's Joker Folie de Vous or so. I don't know. I'm not French. Joker 2. It is not doing good, which kind of sucks because Joker 1 was so good. The first Joker was fantastic. It was a perfect way to tell Joker's story without going into too much of like what universe it could be a part of, if it's a new universe, if it's an older universe. It was the perfect way to just tell a standalone Joker movie, and I don't know how they messed it up. It had triple the budget of the first one, and it's supposedly not even getting a profit. Like, domestically, it's not even... It has a D on Cinema Score, and I think Morbius has a better Cinema Score than Joker, which is crazy because that movie is bad. I absolutely hate Morbius. That movie is terrible. But I was super excited for Joker 2. I wanted to see it when it came out. I obviously have not seen it yet. I want to still, because I feel like I need to go see it, to have a better opinion on it. I will always recommend people go see a movie before you look up online like, oh, the reviews are bombing and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not going to go see this movie. Go see the movie, then put your opinion after you see the movie. That's how I feel about the Borderlands movie, because I personally enjoyed a little bit of the Borderlands movie. The movie is not great at all. The movie is terrible. It is, in my personal opinion, a bad game to movie adaptation. But I do like the fact that they actually kind of used the material at hand. So yeah, I don't know how people can sit here and say that it's terrible when it's not Halo. I know everybody shits on Halo. I'm never watching that show for the simple fact that they refused to use any of the information and just references out the wazoo for these movies, or for this show. I don't know how. But I had other movies that I wanted to talk about. Scream 7 is coming out next year, or no, 2 years. It's coming out in 2 years. And Neve Campbell is coming back as Sidney Prescott. I don't know why she wasn't in the last one, because she is the main person. Like, how are you gonna make a Scream movie and not have Sidney? Explain that to me, please. I'm kind of confused. That's like making a Friday the 13th movie, other than the first one, and it doesn't have Jason. Like, he's the main character. How do you not have Jason? Or a Halloween movie, we don't talk about the third one, or a Halloween movie that doesn't have Michael Myers. Where where are these? What are we doing? But I'm glad that she's coming back. The last Scream movie wasn't bad. It's not better than 5. I'll say that. I loved 5. But yeah. What are we doing with 6? With no Sydney. And I don't even think they reference her. Like I don't think that there is even an inkling of what she's doing. I think they might bring her up saying that she's like doing stuff with her husband and kids now. But I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a hot minute, so I might have to watch it again. But it is Spooktober. I'm kind of just shooting the shit, just kind of bringing up stuff that I want to talk about. Scream 7 is coming out next year. The Conjuring is probably getting close to finishing wrapping. I'm not going to lie. Terrifier 3 has some fans that have walked out of the movie because of the goriness of the movie. And I've never seen the Terrifier movies, so that's a next watch. Because I am a huge fan of the Saw series, and all that is blood and guts. And might I say, kind of a big fan. I love the Saw movies. Saw movies are great. I could go on a whole tangent about the Saw movies. They're amazing. But Terrifier 3 is coming out. Ice Nine Kills is doing a reveal of their song for the movie on the day of the release, and I love the fact that this band is gaining so much traction now. I'm not a day one fan, I will say that. I was there for the Silver Scream when it first came out, but I was not there for the book album they did, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. Probably should have this stuff written down, but hey, we're spitballing, we're freestyling. So, oh man. Oh, currently right now on my Twitch, I am playing through Dead Space right now. That is another video game that I think would be perfect for a movie adaptation if they do it right. They probably will never do a movie adaptation of that game, but come on. I think the reason why is people might think it's too similar to Alien, which I could kind of agree with. It's kind of like a weird Alien type movie, or not movie, game. I know I'm probably gonna get roasted in the comments for that, but that's just what I take from the game. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Alien with how you have to go to a ship that had picked up this mysterious thing that they don't fully understand, and now we're following an engineer, passerbyers, whatever going onto the ship, and the ship is completely overrun by an unknown variable or unknown species. So 100%, I think Dead Space should get a live action movie, or at least an animated movie. So where is it at? I don't know why people don't like we're getting an Until Dawn movie, which I agree with. Again, Until Dawn could be a really good movie if they do it right. But Dead Space has been out since the Xbox 360, and we still have yet to even get a talks of a show, movie, like nothing for that. That's the perfect movie or game to make a movie. I keep wanting to say movie to game adaptation, but we already know what happened when you get those and they don't turn out well, aka the Amazing Spider-Man games. Because even though I never played the Amazing Spider-Man games, but that's a topic for another day. What else? Oh, let me know if there's any movies you would like me to cover on the Files side of everything. And let me know what you think about this. Like I said, 1 to 2 videos a week in October, because it's spooky season. This, honestly, and how I wanted to do this channel, it should be my busiest time, because horror, I love horror movies. I am a wholehearted pansy when it comes to watching movies alone, especially at night. But any which way, I love horror movies. They're great, they're fantastic, and they are the best way to get into the spooky mood. Terrifier is next on my list of movies to watch. I need to watch it. I can't believe I never have. But that's gonna about wrap it up. These videos aren't gonna be like super long, unless there's like a big topic that I really want to talk about. And sometimes they may be with the sit down mic, they may be with the stand up mic. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of just up to me. Let me know if you guys go see Joker 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it, if you hated it, if it's kind of good, if it's mid. And let me know how you feel about the Until Dawn movie coming out and the Conjuring movie. I love the Conjuring franchise. I think it's a good franchise. I know a lot of people are very against it when it comes to certain stories that they talk about with the Ed and Lorraine Warren, saying that they are very, very much faking their stuff. Everything was fake and all that. But I love the history of them. I want to go visit their house. Obviously, like I said, I never visited their house. I want to. And I want to hear more stories about them. But if there's anything you guys want me to cover either next week or anytime in the future, let me know. Leave some movie suggestions down below, please. I am begging for movies because I want more movies. I love movies. I love TV. I love entertainment. I know this video is kind of everywhere. That's kind of how my ADHD works. I can go on tangents for hours. So I do apologize if this video seems like it goes everywhere and I only talked about topics for maybe 1 to 2 seconds. My deepest apologies. But please, have a nice day. Don't do anything stupid. And remember, peace, love, positivity. And I will see you guys in the next closer inspection. Peace.